Hi, everybody. Come on in.
Hey, y'all. Hey.
Let's get this MOUNJARO WEGOVY chat started. This GLP-1. Hello, everybody. Share the video as you come in. Okay. It's just showing that I'm live now. Hi, you guys. Come on in, everybody. It's Sunday.
Turn here so I don't look weird.
You have to look here, not there. That's the problem.
I'm gonna look everywhere.
Share the live as y'all come in. Sister, share the live because people don't know that we live, clearly.
I don't know how.
Share. Your button's down here.
My share doesn't go.
Let's see. Use your phone. Hi, everybody. Come on in. Share the live as you come in. Hi, Ms. Narc. What is it? Beta. Didi Sayelis. Hi. Thomas Garnett. Hello. Sultry Sister 318. Good morning. Share the live as y'all come in. We're going to start talking about this GLP-1. We're going to be talking about prior authorizations. We're going to be talking about insurance coverages. Hi, Michelle. How are you, my love? Hold on, sweetheart. Let me share my live.
And you have to be in a bonnet or a robe or your PJs.
No, you
It's
don't.
Sunday brunch. And you have to have your juice.
Let's see.
It's Sunday brunch, y'all.
Share the live, sister. Get your phone out. Kimberly. Patricia Brooklyn. I need the peoples to know. Hi, everybody. We usually start when we get up to 100 people in the chat. So far, there's only 23, 32. Good morning, everybody. It's been a while.
Oh, wow.
40. Good morning. Share the live with Dana as well. Hi, Shelby. How are you, baby? Good morning. Third Coast. Hi from Chicago. Hi, Chicago. Hi, Michelle. Good morning, you guys. 72 people in the chat. Good morning. 83 people. Tap the screen as well as you come in, you guys. Good morning. How was y'all's week? It's time for us to catch up. Thank you. It's time for us to get caught up. It's been a while. Okay, so we have 100 people finally. 100 people in the chat. So for everybody that's new to the chat, my name is Keisha Dixon. I am a nurse by trade, you guys. I work under the umbrella of emergency room medicine, and I have been on my weight loss journey. It will be almost a year next month. OMG. Continue to share the live, you guys. We have 130 people in the chat. You guys, my starting weight was 225 pounds. My current weight is 164 pounds, and my goal weight is 145. And I do plan to have fat transfer at the end of my journey, you guys, because I do have not a lot of loose skin, but I have some loose skin that does bother me that I want to get taken care of because I want to feel super secure in my body. And this is my sister Summer Zakila, and she's gonna let you know what her journey is, and then we're gonna get started.
Hey, y'all. Hey. Well, basically, professional background is, if y'all already don't know, I've been a medical assistant for 22 years plus. I am a clinical pharmacy technician / prior authorization clinical reviewer. I've been doing that for the past 3 pharmacy in general for 15 years. All specialties. I switched over to doing just clinical review for the past 2 years. Basically, I'm the person you will call on the back of your insurance card to assist pharmacies, doctor's office, and yourself. I did that for a year and a half. End up moving strictly, and now I do just prior authorizations. I am on my weight loss journey of getting better. I have insulin resistance, PCOS. I'm high blood pressure, cholesterol. Been off both blood pressure medications. I'm off my cholesterol medications. I've been on MOUNJARO. I've been on tirzepatide. Now I'm on semaglutide. I'm on my 2.5. Starting weight was 200. My goal weight is 140, and right now I am 169, starting in the middle of my lady time. So it's still working. No cravings, no issues. The GLP-1s are doing exactly what they are doing for me when it comes to helping my hormonal imbalance, regulating my cycles, maintaining my weight, actually bringing my weight down to safe levels to where I can get off my medications. I have been on a total of 12 medications since 2016, and now I'm only on probably 3, 4, mainly like every day. I do have GERD and acid reflux. GLP-1 has not affected that at all. As long as I pregame, so I do drink my water, I drink my Zofran, I take my stool softeners every other day, and that's pretty much all I do for pre-gaming, and I have no issues. I've been on it since February of this year, and like I said, starting weight was 200, and now I'm down to 169.
Yay. Okay, so let's get into some of the comments and concerns. If you have a comment or a concern, please place it in the chat. If you have a shout out that you want us to do, place it in the chat. You guys remember to follow the host, follow my sister Summer Zakila, and let's get it going. Shelby says good morning to everybody. Good morning, Shelby. There's someone that says good afternoon. There's no name. Hey, Nicole. She says, miss you, but I do watch your videos. Nicole, I've been so busy, girl. Listen, everybody takes vacation in the summertime. I take vacation during the holidays around Thanksgiving in December. So I'll usually work a lot during the summertime because I like to be off in the fall. So I've been working a lot, my love. Miss Patricia Carter says, hello, everybody. Star Sparkle says, what do you take besides Fazyme to help with gas pain? So I do papaya enzymes to help me, and then I also do simethicone. Sister?
I alternate. I take the stool softener every other day, and on the days that I'm not taking the stool softener, I take Fazyme. And
okay,
that helps me.
Okay. Hey, Mona, we see you, girl. We see you, baby. Hey, Kim. Kim says, hey, y'all. Shelby, thank you for the follow. Kimberly, thank you for sharing the live. Sadira says, congratulations. Make Money with Debbie says, I can't wait to do this. Okay, so what are we waiting for, Debbie? Do you not have a provider that will prescribe you? Kimberly says, the dream team.
Sometimes because I don't be going live and doing my own videos, not because I don't want to or I'm scared or anything. Y'all, sometimes this, and when I say this, TikTok, sometimes it feels like work. Yeah. And I don't like work.
She does prior authorization. She's a clinical reviewer for PA, so she do this all day. So it's like when she gets off work and I'm like, let's go live. She's like, oh my God, I've been working all day. Y'all.
But I don't mind if you have a question. If you inbox me or DM me, just give me some time to answer, like a day or two.
Yeah.
But I do answer. But yeah,
I be snatching her up. I be snatching her up, y'all. I'm trying to get her to give me like a little schedule. But we'll work that out. We'll try to work that out today. Since she's in town, she's in Houston, child. So I'm going to try to get all I can get out of her. I've been trying to get everything out of this child this weekend. Linda, thank you for the follow. Maria, thank you for the follow. Make sure you're following the host. And Summer Zakila, you guys. Cynthia, Sierra 4 says, hi, everybody. Make Money with Debbie says, I wish my doctor would approve. So Debbie, why is your doctor not approving? Do you have comorbidities that he's concerned about? Do you feel like he's not?
Just don't want to.
Do you feel like he's just not supportive? Because if he's not supportive, we got to find somebody else. We have to find someone who is not willfully staying ignorant and knows that obesity is a chronic disease and wants to help you. So what's the issue with him specifically? Nikki Flower says, awesome. Congratulations on healing your body. She says, I can't wait. One Cocky Fresh says, congratulations. Make Money with Debbie again says, I need this so bad. Donna Bad Girl 1 says, I just started Ozempic. Congratulations, Donna. Make sure you're taking pictures, girl. Make sure you're pre-gaming. Make sure you keep yourself attached to someone who has been on their journey so they can keep you motivated. Hey, Britt. Look, Britt says, hey, y'all.
Hello, Britt.
Linda May says, what can we do if our doctor just says no? Then you can find you someone in your area that is an obesity specialist. You can ask your gynecologist. You can ask your endocrinologist, or you can do telehealth or what?
Let me piggyback off that.
Short answer.
If you're on this medication for weight loss, you're going to have a hard time. If you have actually endocrine issues and your primary doctor is not willing to get you an endocrinologist to help you with your hormonal issues before you reach out to telehealth or a weight loss clinic. I'm trying to get everybody to get that weight loss mindset, that mentality that they're having out their mind.
Yeah.
Now, if that's what you're doing and that's your only goal and your only thing you're treating, you're going to have a hard time. But if you have other issues like insulin resistance, you are type 1 or type 2 diabetic, you are pre-diabetes, you have hyperlipidemia, you have PCOS, guess what? An endocrinologist can help you better. They have a better understanding, so they don't turn blind eye. If you need a prior authorization, they have a better chance of knowing what to put on a prior authorization than a regular PCP. So know what you're going in for and get rid of saying, oh, I'm going for weight loss. Yeah. We already know that these issues cause obesity, so that's the given. They're not going to say obesity. You can go and say like, yeah, I have a high BMI and I'm trying to lower my BMI due to PCOS. Like, change your wording and use some synonyms.
Can you call QB phone and ask her what she needs? Make sure she is safe. So I had a person, very intelligent person, which I will respond to that message that she sent me. She made a comment underneath one of my posts, and she specifically said that we need to change our verbiage when we're talking about these medications. She said the reason why people don't respect us taking these medications is because people keep going with the verbiage, I want this for weight loss. I want this for weight loss. But they're not talking about why are you overweight? What is the reason for you being overweight? We know that obesity is a chronic disease and it is primarily hormone focused. So you need to start using verbiages like I have PCOS, I have insulin resistance, I have hypothyroid, I have hyperthyroid. You need to start using that type of verbiage instead of going to your doctors and saying, I want the new weight loss medicine. People are frowning upon that. And it does sound a little bit, what's the terminology they use in the media? Vain. It does sound vain when you put it in that perspective. So if... I think she called me back. Oh, So if we keep with that verbiage, then we are losing our leverage over this medicine. So we have to educate the community and we have to use terminology that they will receive, if that makes sense. Okay?
I don't knock if you say weight loss. I really don't knock.
No, you don't, but the media does.
I'm not trying to please the masses. I feel a little bit sorry for the media because the media is just doing that for clickbait like everybody else do. But just moving forward so you can get what you need to get done, I mean, changing the synonyms will help just to speed stuff along and just...
Yeah, they'll receive it better. You know, some people, you know, if a person is not overweight and they're not battling obesity, they are not going to get it. Point blank period. They're not going to get it. You have to educate them, and you have to educate them on the level of their understanding. And a lot of people, they don't understand. So you might have to get a little bit elementary. You have to be a little bit savvy with your verbiage. Unfortunately, but it gets the job done. So to answer your question, Linda, what you can do is go into your doctor's office and say, well, I mean, they've said no, but maybe if you have another conversation that sounds like, Doc, I have a lot of diabetes, cardiovascular disease, stroke in my family. I'm overweight and I want to make my lifestyle changes. And I've been researching this medicine. I've already called my insurance company. This is what my insurance company will cover. Can we try this? Can you add this to my care plan? And if they don't receive it that way, you just need to find somebody else, because there's no better way to put it. Okay? You want to add to that, sis? Mm-hmm. Okay. Shelby says, I'm about to do WEGOVY and I'm nervous. Why are you nervous, Shelby?
Why are you nervous?
Why are you nervous? Get your pregame cart together, your pregame basket that has all the stuff that treats your that will prevent you from having side effects, and get started, baby.
I was nervous too. I was nervous when I was on the 1.7, and when it was time for me to do the 2.4, I kept it on the counter for about 3 hours looking at it like I ain't been on it before. So yeah, I was nervous.
Mona is saying the same thing. She says, my doctor wants to put me on WEGOVY, but I'm a little nervous. I don't want to have more issues. Advice. The best advice I can say is do your research for yourself, love. It's okay to receive information from, content creators, but there's no person that's going to educate you like yourself. Read up on the side effects. You already know your body. You know what your body will react to when it comes to food, portion sizes and things of that nature. And just, it's a trial and error type thing. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's experience is different. So you cannot compare your experience to someone else's. I might be nauseated and I might have constipation issues. That may not be an issue for you, because you might be well versed on including fiber and things of that nature in your diet. I'm not a fiber person. So, my advice to you is do your research and listen to your body.
Y'all, excuse me for looking at the camera. I got my first facial on Friday, and I'm cute. And so I'm being a little vain. I keep looking at myself because I got my first facial, and it's facialing, baby, because I had acne, and I'm just cute, y'all. I'll be 42 in December, and I'm loving it. So, yeah.
Okay, love that for you. Mm-hmm. Okay. Make Money Debbie says, Zofran for nausea, absolutely. I would do Upspring Settle Drops. You can do ginger chews as well. I
eat lemon candy if I feel like I already took the Zofran. I still have like a little residual nausea. I suck on lemon heads.
Yeah. One Cocky Fresh says, anyone experience headaches?
Water.
Yes, there you go.
Water.
If you're having headaches, my love, it's probably a dehydration headache, because you are starting to lose electrolytes and you need to do electrolyte replacement. You can do what is called liquid IV or Pedialyte, Gatorade, and drink water, baby. I promise you it's going to resolve. If you have a headache secondary to taking GLP-1s, it is not a migraine. Do not take Excedrin. It's going to make it worse. You just need to drink water and replace your electrolytes, and that it changes almost immediately, my love. Okay? Star Sparkles 54. Anything to that?
No.
Okay. Star Sparkles 54 says, hey girl, what do you take for gas pain besides face on? Okay, we answered that. Corey P says, hi, I was on WEGOVY for 2 years, only lost 25 pounds. Now I'm on MOUNJARO 7.5. Still haven't lost. So Corey, my question to you would be, are you doing a food journal? Are you putting yourself in starvation mode? Meaning, if you're not eating and your body is in starvation mode, your body is going to hold on to everything you eat and drink, because it thinks that you are starving it, so it's trying to protect you. Are you moving your body? And most importantly, and sister, I'm going to let you talk. Most importantly, are you diabetic? If you're diabetic, you know that if you don't know, this medication is going to work on your diabetes first. It's going to get your diabetes together first, and then you will start to lose weight. So that would be my question. Sister, anything to that? He says he hasn't lost weight on WEGOVY in 2 years. No, he says he only lost 25 pounds. Now he's on MOUNJARO 7.5 and he haven't lost anything.
I was on that 7.5 probably for 2 months and only lost 5 pounds. So 7.5 was just slow for me. It was, even though I kept a food journal, I had to make myself eat because it did cut my appetite. I still didn't lose anything, and I was walking. So I would, you might, if you have done all those things that Keisha has said, it might just be time for you to move up. I normally give a dose 2 months to see if it really going to do what it needs to do, and if it's not doing anything, but when I get ready for my 3rd month, then I move up to the next dose.
Mm-hmm.
And I also see a lot of people talking about constipation or gas pain. My question on that, outside of increasing your water intake, are y'all moving? And when I say moving, walking a little bit more, if it's not from to the house to the mailbox, or if y'all doing a little bit more, because I suffered with that a lot. And one of the things I used to have to do is go around the block. Like, I used to walk around, at least do 2 miles just to get it to move. So you might have to move if you are taking whatever you need to take for the gas pay. You might have to start moving a little bit more.
Mm-hmm. Who is this? Lisa Milton says, good afternoon, everybody. Shelby, you want to scroll through the comments to see if there's anybody that you need to block, because I see a lot of haters. Shelby says, I'm curious why you switched to a different brand. I had to switch to a different brand because my insurance company no longer covered me. So they made me do a prior authorization for WEGOVY, which I'm happy. I'm okay with it. Natanya says, is WEGOVY back ordered for a long time? I just got approved, but my prescription is on hold. So I know that Novo Nordisk is limiting their distribution on the smaller doses, the 0.25, the 5, and the 1 milligram. So you might have a problem with that. I've been advising people that if you've been having a problem getting those smaller doses, just to do the what are you taking, babe? Oh, the compound on those smaller doses, and then when you get up to the higher doses, then you can switch over to WEGOVY. And that's just so that you don't have a delay in your treatment plan. Now, my sister is on compound and she loves compound medication. My daughter took compound. Do you want to speak on compounded right quick?
Compound works. Being that I've been on MOUNJARO, the brand, MOUNJARO worked for me, and I did that for 2.5. I was on it, paying $25. My formulary changed. I didn't want to go through the hassle of the PA, so I switched over to tirzepatide. I took the 7.5, and I did that for 2 months. It worked well for me. It took it a while. It's a little bit more expensive than the semaglutide, so I took it. Got a little weight loss, and then I switched over to the semaglutide, and I've been on the semaglutide up until now. The thing with me and my journey is it works. It does what it's supposed to do. It may take a while, which means like 2 doses to get in my system to feel a full effect. But I'm not trying to lose weight quickly. I'm trying to be healthy, and it's a journey. It's not a sprint. So it works. I don't see any different. I haven't felt woozy or whatever. I actually think the difference between the two that I can actually say that I have is the fatigue left. I wasn't sleepy like with the MOUNJARO probably for a day or 2. I got a little tired or whatever. But other than that, I had no issues with the compound. It arrived early. It was safe. I use Inixia Compounding Pharmacy. Me contacting them and talking to them, never had a problem. My NP talking to them, never have a problem. So don't let nobody deter y'all from compound.
Yes. Okay, you have another question, and let me just say this before we move on. There's like over 100 messages, you guys. Just be patient. I'm going to get to every single question. Just hang in there, you guys. You all know that a lot of questions come through. So if it seems like the questions are delayed, it's because I want to catch everybody. I don't like to skip over anyone. And if I skip over you, just put the question in the chat again and just say second request, just to let me know that I missed you, okay? Nicole Jackson says, I've been denied for MOUNJARO and Ozempic prior authorizations and appeal. I'm not a type 2. What else can I do? I always tell people, just do the compound. Just do the compound.
If you're having this trouble, basically, I'm always ask you why. What did your insurance say and why, and what's going on and what's doing? You can inbox me. I can give you the basis, and we can have a conversation there, Miss Nicole, and I can guide you to the best of my ability if you like.
Strawberry, thank you for the follow. Uh-oh, I'm doing too much. Let's see. Did you see any other questions? I'm on my 3rd week. Carol King Todd says, I'm on my 3rd week and no loss. Is that normal? I'm on 5 milligrams. So Miss Carol, again, my question would be, are you diabetic? Because diabetics will tend to lose slower. A lot of people lose weight slow. I lost weight slow. And then one thing that you can do is to kind of kick up your metabolism. I always tell people to watch what you're eating. If you're doing high protein, low carbs, watch the little carbohydrates that will sneak up on you and prevent your weight loss, like high sugary drinks. Like, what are you drinking? If you're eating a keto diet, are you eating a diet that has a lot of fat in it? Also, are you putting yourself in starvation mode to where you're slowing yourself down by making your body hold on to everything that you eat and drink? Are you moving? Are you working out? Some of us have to do a little bit more than others in that situation. And then I always advise people to do intermittent fasting. If you do intermittent fasting, that's a 100% sure way to boost up your metabolism and get the weight off. What you think, sis?
That is true. I done scrolled through a lot of the comments, and I'm about to hit a lot of y'all with just the basics. Take the time, whether you had already did a prior authorization and not a prior authorization. Yes, type 1 diabetics, type 2 diabetics, and non-diabetics, y'all can get a PA approved. So whoever in the comments said you can't get a prior authorization because you're a non-diabetic, that's not true. If you need a one-on-one consult, you can always go and inbox me, and I can help you further, again, to the best of my abilities. But one of the things before you ask for these medications is to see what your insurance is talking about. Call them 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock at night, where they're not busy, where they will break down and they will take the time to talk to you. Normally, if you are a type 2 diabetic, yes, you do have a better advantage. If you're not a type 2 diabetic or don't have diabetes at all, you still can get your prior authorization approved. You just need to lean towards and use the verbiage that your insurance want. If you're trying to get MOUNJARO, your fight is harder if you're not a type 2 diabetic, because they really want that type 2 diabetic diagnosis, and you're going to have to prove why they should give you this MOUNJARO if you're not a type 2 diabetic. You just have to prove a little more. So 1 or 2 prior authorizations will step up. But if you are non-diabetic and you're trying to correct your endocrine issues such as PCOS, insulin resistance, and other stuff, and you are a little bit overweight, WEGOVY is the first round to go. If you tried metformin, make sure you put that as a tried and fail. If you can't take some medications because you're allergic or you already tried and you don't have it, make sure it's on the prior authorization. Don't use weight loss. WEGOVY do take obesity, but all the other medications don't want you to use the word obesity. It could be something simple as the diagnosis needs to change. Instead of you saying obesity, you can still say you're overweight without saying overweight obesity by using BMI. So when people tell me that their prior authorization is denied, I will always love to know why. Yes, there's a why, because when your insurance denied, no matter who your insurance company is, they tell you why it was denied and they give you a reason of how to give it approved. So they just don't leave you in limbo. Your doctor's office know, and if you need to know, you can call your insurance company and you can find out why, and that way I can navigate you better. But mostly, a lot of prior authorizations are denied. One, because you use that type 2 diabetic, and I see this more with MOUNJARO patients. The tried and fail is left off for metformin. They want you to have a step therapy of metformin, Ozempic, or Victoza. Like, it's little stuff that you're getting denied for that is easily fixable, and sometimes they just either hit or miss or it's not added. Also note that your doctor, and when I say doctor, the physical doctor sometimes is not filling out the prior authorization. It could be the medical assistant just simply skip. But if you want to know what you need before going in, call your insurance, ask to speak to the pharmacy department, and just say you want to know if these drugs covered. Ask if you need a diagnosis. Ask is there step therapy required, and they will be able to tell you fully. Once you got that information, then you know which drug to go to.
Honey, it's okay. You don't have to creep in here. We're just on live now. We're not recording. My daughter's creeping in here. Okay, so we all got that. Amanda T says, this morning I'm officially down 60 pounds. Congratulations, Amanda. Okay, Nikki Flowers, we addressed that. Teresa says hi. Tammy from North Carolina is here. She says she just started. She just started MOUNJARO. Yay! No, she just started with WEGOVY, you guys. So congratulations on that. Denise, thank you for the follow. Jacqueline, Natanya, thank you for the follows, my love. Michelle says hi, everybody. Miss April Rain says PA will not get approved for non-diabetics, and that's what you just addressed. They can get approved. So let me just ask you this, sister. As a clinical reviewer for a non-diabetic, just say in a couple of steps, what is it that you specifically look for to approve for a non-diabetic?
Me and my process is a little in-depth. Basically, I look for your diagnosis. I make sure I make sure your doctor is prescribing the drug correctly. I look for your diagnosis and I look for your tried and failed. That's on the prior authorization. If they have clinical notes and there's something on the prior authorization that's not in there, I will dig through your clinical notes. So that's why I always tell the doctor, fill out the prior authorization, send the last clinical notes, because we would dig through that 1 or 2 sheets that you have. After that, I will pull up your formulary and I will see what your formulary tells me, the quantity, if there's step therapy. After that, I will go, say you get your medication filled at Walmart. I will go to our claim processing system and I will go back all the way to a year to see if you took any medication that matches the diagnosis on that paper. So if the diagnosis is obesity, I will go check to see if you took any type of medication related to obesity. So I'm looking for metformin. I'm looking for any phentermine, like any medication like that, because that helps to support my claim. Because the next step after I do that, I'm going to go to the FDA website. The FDA website will give me all the diagnoses that the medication is approved for. Obesity, type 2 diabetic, type 1. After I see that it matches whatever the FDA, then I go to your insurance information. I see the criteria. Now, if your criteria is spot on, then an easy approval. If I'm going to approve it and I don't see what I need based on the criteria, I need to give a reason why I feel in my interest that it's best for you to have this drug. So basically, I can't just say I'm going to approve this because I feel she can have it. Because when I get audited, they're going to be like, well, why she approve it? Because in my notes, I'm going to have on page 13, they said she had PCOS at 16, X, Y, and Z, X, Y, and Z. And that's why I approve it, because this is along. I just need something on that paper to support me going against what criteria says. So you can get approved. It's like when your doctors submit, don't have to do a prior authorization. If you're going to be lazy, send a clinic note, because we will look through the clinic note. It's our job.
Okay, again, like I said, changing the verbiage. Oh, I want to give a shout out to Kimberly Foreman. Kimberly Foreman says hello. She says she's down 72 pounds. Congratulations, my love. That is amazing. Michelle Maddox says my doctor approved my insurance, will not cover it.
Did you talk to your insurance, Michelle?
Make Money with Debbie says, again, thinking my insurance won't pay. Will a PA approve for pre-diabetics? Nikki Flowers, that's all. We addressed that. My doctor prescribed, but again, my insurance won't cover it. Talk to me more about pre-gaming. So when we're talking about pre-gaming, it's not about taking medication to prevent side effects. It's about setting yourself up not to fail, like being hydrated before you take your medication, making sure you eat a good meal before you take your medication, making sure that you have a lot of proteins on board, making sure you have the pre and probiotics and also the papaya enzymes that help with digestive health, gut health, so that when your stomach, when your digestion system is delayed, all that bacteria that sits on your belly, you have something to combat that, which is your pre and your probiotics. So it's specifically about setting yourself up not to fail. It's not about taking nausea medicine before you're nauseated, or taking antacid medicine before you have heartburn. Now, if you are a person that has heartburn by nature, like you have an issue with GERD, then you're supposed to be taking your medicine anyway. So that's what we're talking about when we're talking about pre-gaming. Okay. Let me move on. Tawana says hi. Hi. Good afternoon. Kendra says hi, Queen. Hello, my love. Let's see. Banana says they're down 50 pounds.
Congrats.
Kelsey Richards says, any advice on how to make sure to eat? I am struggling to eat anything. So I just would suggest that if you don't have an appetite, sweetheart, I like to do the Fairlife, what do you call them?
The shakes.
Shakes. And then
on them.
Yes. And then I also like to drink bone broth. Bone broth is so amazing. It's almost like a clear soup. You can either get beef bone broth, you can get chicken bone broth, and I add a little sodium to mine, and that's amazing. It's full of nutrients. What you think, sis?
I get stuff like applesauce, parfaits, fruit, little stuff. So like when I pass, I just throw them out because I have that issue with eating as well. Where I'll go all day not eating, but because I do take meds for like my protonics and stuff like that, I don't want to do it on an empty stomach. So yeah, I just get like little finger foods or little stuff like that to put around. So like when you go in the kitchen, you're just throwing something in your mouth. So you just might have to eat real small and snack. And if you have to snack, get stuff that's healthy, like popcorn, Pop-Tarts, something like that, Rice Krispie treat, like not all sugar, but little stuff like that until you able.
Last year, I see your comment about PCOS. I hope that we answered that for you. If not, leave it down in the...
you can inbox me.
Yes. Miss April Rains makes an amazing point. I love that you put this in the chat, baby. Thank you so much for this comment. She says, work out because you will lose muscle and not fat.
I'm about to tell you right now.
Watch lean body mass.
I had the biggest arms ever. I don't work out, and it's only because it's hot. But you see what's happening?
Thank you, Shanta.
So yeah, this is what happens when you don't work out because I'm getting nothing but loose skin. So yeah, it's true. I don't want you to think these people just be lying to you and we just be lying to you. Don't show. Yeah.
She's saying drug seeking is what it sounds like.
Your mama blocked.
Okay, if you want to block her, block her. Now, I have been having a lot of people on my platform talking about the loose skin and this and that, and collagen won't help, and creams won't help, and this and that. Now, we all are very, I want to think that we all are very educated and that we have enough common sense to know that if you are going from large size to and losing a lot of weight, that you will have some loose skin. But in the process of losing weight, you have to take care of your skin so that you can help yourself with the appearance of your skin. And there are a lot of procedures that you can have at the end if you want to take care of some of that loose skin. But people are trying to be very insulting when it comes to, and discouraging as well when it comes to you not being able to treat your skin. You can very well treat your skin and help the appearance of your loose skin. And it's the body that God gave you, and love it anyway. Okay? Because at the end of the day, the goal is to prevent cardiovascular disease and diabetes and things of that nature. And God gonna help you take care of it. We're gonna figure out the rest when it comes to that. Margarita, my sister's at is Summer Zakila. You want to put your at in the chat? Okay, so April, I hope they don't block you, girl, because I got a lot of moderators in here. But girl, I'm open to anybody. I'm open to anybody stating their opinion, how they feel. I'm not against it, but my mods they're very strict. So I mean, it's gonna be on y'all. If y'all want to be difficult in the comments, you're just gonna get blocked. I mean, not sorry.
You got 2 times.
Nurse Handy says, did y'all start together? How long have y'all been on it? I'll be on it a year next month on the 13th, and I'm down 65 pounds. And my sister started
February.
She started in February, and you're down.
I don't know. I gotta do the math.
Do the math, girl. She started at 200 pounds, and this morning she's down. She was 169 pounds. Okay. Hey, Samantha.
I'm Biggie back.
Tawanda says December is her birthday month, you guys. Bella 2023 says, hello. Which one of you is on WEGOVY? My sister's on semaglutide. I'm currently on MOUNJARO. I have one more pen of 10 milligrams to take, and I'm going to be switching over to WEGOVY. What's the question, babe?
12:17.
Bella says she loves ginger chews. Ooh, Flash Mommy 0614 says recommendation for severe constipation. You still have your dragon fruit? You threw it away.
Child, I ate that dragon fruit. Watch the video and the live. We're still waiting to see if I'm going to get any type of results with the dragon fruit.
She did yellow dragon fruit. Yellow dragon fruit works tremendously for me.
It's worth the $1 million they have it for in this store.
Yes, and then I also do castor oil heat packs on my stomach, which I love. Oh, and then I have to do milk and magnesia every now and then. Because, baby, the constipation. Listen, if you ever get yourself in trouble and you want a quick fix, like immediate, I mean, within an hour and a half, take you some milk and magnesia. But to be consistent and not get constipated, I would say do castor oil packs on your stomach. There's a lot of old school people. I mean, all of us are old school because if you got a grandma, your grandma gave you a tablespoon of castor oil at some point in your life.
And I just do a stool softener like the day before pregame and then after. The day before my injection and after my injection, and then every other day.
What is he talking about? Is he taking the cap off?
I'm gonna block him. I'm gonna let him slide.
Rebecca says on Rybelsus 14 milligrams, had severe vomiting and diarrhea for 4 days. Any recommendation? My recommendation is to call your provider and let them know so that they can alter your treatment plan, because you're not supposed to be having no severe nothing. You're not supposed to be having severe side effects. Andrea says she just started. Okay, congratulations, my love.
No one likes the 7.5. We need some good things about the 7.5 because everybody seems like they stalling out at the 7.5.
But stalls are normal, you guys. Don't be afraid to stall. It is normal for you to stall. Bella 2023 says, I'm diabetic and my A1C is now 5.3. Now I'm seeing weight loss. That's exactly what I was saying. So for you diabetics who feel like your weight loss is slow, it will be because that your medicine is designed to help your diabetes first. And then you are going to see results. Okay. Smith KTF says, I've been on MOUNJARO 12 weeks, down 15 pounds, and A1C went from 6.8 to another one, 5.8. Congratulations, my love. Tawana says, she's talking to you, Rebecca. She says, her husband is on 14 milligrams of Rybelsus and is down 73 freaking pounds. Ruby Red Custom says, yeah, the 7.5 isn't working for her. She said she want to go back to the 5. She said that's her jam. Mimi68 says down 65 pounds on Saxenda. Congratulations, my love. She says she lost 20 pounds on Saxenda and WEGOVY 45 pounds. Am I reading that right?
Amen.
She says miracle. Natalie says she's struggling to find 10 milligrams. I'm so sorry, Natalie. Hey, Lenny Trini girl, I haven't talked to you in a long time, my love. She says, I agree. This is when you were talking about, are you moving? She says, agreement. Movement is important. I usually have a BM after my workout in the morning. Okay. Deborah McFarland says, I'm on Ozempic 2 milligrams. She says she went from 223 pounds to 176 pounds. And this is just confirmation that these GLP-1 medications work. It doesn't matter which one you're on. Now, there's ones that we favor, but to me, it don't matter which one you're on. I feel like everybody is having... They all work.
I favor all of them.
Me too. That's
compound
why I was...
and non-compound.
Yeah.
I favor all of them.
That's why I wasn't mad when my insurance no longer covered MOUNJARO. I'm like, okay, let me see if I can get WEGOVY. If they wouldn't have wanted me to be on that one, then I would have went to the compound.
And I take the compound, and I don't feel sorry for y'all who got them little deductibles and who have that, because I do the PAs for a living or whatever, and my insurance doesn't want to do nothing for nothing. They even added a loophole on top of whatever for me to even get it. So I come out better mentally just go and get the compound, because I can do the hoops and holes. I can get the PA, but it ain't worth it for me because I don't have time for it. I just regular just go ahead and pay my $230, $240 for my medication, my doctor visit, and just get my stuff through the mail. Then worry about PA all day.
Cece, we are not talking about weight loss primarily. We're talking about using GLP-1 medications to help treat the underlying cause to obesity. That's what we're talking about.
The weight loss is the bonus.
We're not talking about weight loss.
For what we have. I lose weight because all my other comorbidities have been under control. Yeah. I'm taking GLP-1s because I suffer from PCOS from the tender age of 16. I'm taking a GLP-1 because I lost 2 babies and I suffer from insulin resistance. I take a GLP-1 because I was on 2 blood pressure medications and I retained water. I take a GLP-1 because I have other hormone issues that need to be corrected, that have been corrected, and as a bonus, my weight loss.
Yeah.
I lost weight and some of that is corrected. Yeah. That is why I could care less whether I lose weight or not, even though it's a plus. But don't let the weight loss overshadow you, because I promise everybody in these comments have hormonal issues. Yeah. These GLP-1s are not insulin. They're not Novolog. They're not Humalog. Yes. That's not what they do. That's not what they are. They are hormone drugs to fix endocrine issues. So I would like people to get a little bit more fact of what the medication is before you start saying, not knocking the people who are taking it for weight loss. I'm not.
Y'all just change. Y'all need to just change y'all verbiage. The verbiage needs to change because, you know, although you want to lose weight, you've got to get to the root of the issue before the weight loss happens.
And some of y'all just be coming in like weight loss, and just trying to be snappy. Yeah. And I'm going to snap back. And I'm going to educate you.
I don't think she was trying
respectfully.
To be snappy.
No, I said some. Just be respectfully, because we ain't in it for weight loss. 5% of us are in it for weight loss, maybe, but a bunch of us, the other 95%, I promise you, ain't in it for weight loss. The weight loss is a bonus. The unbacking is a bonus. The slim waist is a bonus. But I promise you, we not.
Somebody was asking, is compound safe?
It's safe. Well, I'm gonna put it this way. I have not had no issues, and I had no worry because I trust my provider, that my provider did their research. I trust that the pharmacy that they have. I also went behind, and before I got my provider, even though I know him and I know people who recommend to him, I did my own research on him. Even though I know the pharmacy, I'm in the pharmacy world, I did my own research first, and I trust my healthcare provider. Yeah. The compound is safe. Not saying that they don't have some people that's just mixing oil and water and just handling out, but just like y'all go to the retail pharmacies, some of them retail pharmacies are not safe either. Some of them mail orders are not safe either. So it's like, just because they putting 2 and 2 drugs together to get my one, don't mean they not safe, love. So yes, it's safe.
It's safe. You have to be able to trust your provider and who your provider recommends for you, and you have to be able to research that pharmacy, okay? So there is 170 people in the chat, and there is way more than 100 messages. So let me try to go through these. If I see something that we've already addressed, I'm going to move past it. Thank you, my love, for the heart. I appreciate you. But I'm definitely want to do my shout outs. So if you see anybody, sister, in the chat that you want to shout out, just randomly shout them out, okay? Let's see. Mimi 68. Oh, we already talked about Mimi, down 65 pounds. Congratulations, my love. Deborah McFarland says, I'm on Ozempic 2 milligrams. I went down from 223 to 176. I think I talked about that, but congratulations, my love. I love to see it. She's also letting you guys know that simethicone helps with nausea, heartburn, and gas. She says, so much, you guys. Boston T says, I'm down 40 pounds on MOUNJARO 3 months in, and I'm now on 10 milligrams. Amen. Congratulations, Amen. Baby. You're not playing. Which one do you guys recommend? WEGOVY or MOUNJARO?
Both. Since I've been on both, both. Yeah. If I could, I honestly would switch to MOUNJARO because MOUNJARO has that little extra boost. But because my appetite cut so quickly, I stick with WEGOVY. So you can't go wrong with either.
You can't go wrong with either, but just keep in mind, WEGOVY has 1 agonist and MOUNJARO has 2. WEGOVY has GLP-1 and MOUNJARO has GLP-1 and the GIP. So just keep that in mind, okay? Thank you for all the follows. I see you guys. Boston T says she just wants to be healthy, and that's exactly what I'm talking about. Mr. Brandon 23 says, when I love your sister, I love your sister.
I love you too, Mr. Brandon.
Oh my God. That is hilarious. She another disciplinarian in the GLP-1 community. You gonna take this or you gonna leave it? She's like that. Okay, let's see. What else who else is in the chat that is saying something different? What are the contraindications in terms of this medication? The only thing that's contraindicated that I could see in on the website and doing my research is anyone who has medullary thyroid cancer. It's contraindicated in those guys. Uh-oh. Can you call them for me, baby, please? My issue, Stephanie Andrews says, my issue is finding a pharmacy that has Ozempic. Everywhere is on back order. I know, my love. That's like a thorn in everybody's side. I'm so sorry. Mom of Boys. Honey, let me call you back. We're on live, okay? Oh. That is everybody's. Call through Facebook. My honey is trying to call me, you guys. Mama Boy says, my daughter-in-law has lost 60 pounds since May. Wow. That's amazing. Kel says, I'm on MOUNJARO, and what dosage typically works for suppression? So it works for everybody. But I mean, every dose works. It just depends. It just depends on your body. Everybody's walk is different. Here, sister, you want to do this while I go make the call? Sorry, guys. Excuse me.
I'm coming. Okay, so she's asking, have you, Miss Queen, have you ever had weight loss surgery? My sister haven't, but she's planning on getting something done. She's going to come back and answer that. You received a PA approval for both Ozempic and MJ was on formulary, and MJ once insurance started. So, to my understanding, Miss Jasmine Marie, you're saying that you have a prior authorization approval for both. As long as that prior authorization is active, have refills on it, whatever prescription you get is going to cover. How can I get approved? Mom Life 1999. If you have any questions, feel free to inbox me and I will go through and give you the basis and help you to the best of my ability. Is there a big change from WEGOVY to MJ? I just switched. Miss Kira Coop. It's not a big change. Normally what happened when I was on the MOUNJARO, I had to be off the medication for a week and then switch over and start. So I was off MOUNJARO for 7 days and then I picked up and started with my WEGOVY. I didn't have a big change or a big adjustment. My biggest thing that I have with both of them was my appetite cut and I wasn't eating for like 2 to 3 days. I had to get myself back into eating, so that's a plus for me. No name is WEGOVY safe to use. I would say do your own research, but so far being on it since February, it's been safe for me, and I take the compound. So I'm gonna look into these back orders. I go back to work Tuesday and I'll give some information on that and give it to my sister so she can tell y'all, since she's on live more than me. I'm gonna look into those back orders and see what the state data system says on when, where, and how when they're gonna come back. What's the difference between MJ and WEGOVY? And that's Miss Mary 2188. The WEGOVY has the GLP-1. The MJ has the GLP-1 and GIP. And Rubric Custom, you say your dietitian says stop if, because food digestion is slower, so not eating for 16 hours is harmful on. MJ, you have any advice on that?
Sorry, guys. Duty called.
Why that thing frowning understand me.
What's the question? Can I get a
This one.
Oh, what is it? Dietitian says stop. What? I don't understand what she's saying.
So not eating food for 16 hours is harmful while you're on MOUNJARO because your digestion is slower. And her dietitian told her to stop.
Stop not eating for 16 hours?
Told her to stop taking MOUNJARO if she hasn't eaten in 16 hours because of the food
Oh,
digestion
okay.
is slower.
Okay.
So
well, I would agree to that. If you haven't eaten in 16 hours, but you got to keep in mind, people fast for 16 hours. I fast for 16 hours and I eat 8 when I'm fasting. So, but I don't know. I would get a second opinion on that. But I understand what the dietitian is saying. If you just cannot eat in 16 hours and it's like, that's pretty severe. This is what's happening to you every single day. You have no control over it, then yeah, maybe MOUNJARO is a little bit too strong for you and you need to go down to like semaglutide, a small dose of semaglutide. So I do understand what she's saying about that. Okay. I'm taking metformin 850 milligrams. It's too strong, so I cut it in half and it's better and not upsetting my stomach. Okay. Kira, what's your question about binge eating?
If you're asking, is it covered for binge eating? Not that I know of, besides cutting your appetite. If that's the target or if that's the goal your doctor want, before is it being criteria approved by insurances or FDA for binge eating? Not at this time. The only medication that I know that is for binge eating that have been treated or doctors use as first step is Vyvanse. And on my end.
Nourish with Nisa is asking for alternatives. Alternatives to MOUNJARO and WEGOVY, I would say Saxenda. Saxenda is FDA approved for weight loss. What else? Trulicity.
But the thing with the Saxenda, even though it's approved for FDA approved for weight loss, this is where it comes in. A lot of plans excludes weight loss medication, and I've seen someone.
Mine does. PA.
A lot of them.
Mine does.
But you can do that prior authorization.
Yeah.
But when you do that prior authorization and that diagnosis says weight loss, automatic denial
For Saxenda?
if it has plan exclusions, because what a plan exclusion is going to bring you to a part in the insurance that we do not cover any medications that's geared to weight loss or cosmetic such and such and such.
But
and such.
Saxenda is FDA approved for weight loss.
But just because it's FDA approved for that, does that not mean, because anything geared towards weight loss,
I'm confused,
is not covered. So if there's a weight loss exclusion in there,
if there's an exclusion,
right, for weight loss, it has to be medications containing like lipase type factors, which is like ally and stuff like that. So that's
so you got to get with your insurance company,
right?
Yeah.
So that's a loophole. That's a plan exclusion loophole because it's considered like a cosmetic drug.
So that's what Tindra is talking about. What if it's a plan to exclusion?
So, and
so then what?
Some stuff are denied because when you say planned exclusion is excluded for weight loss, which means change your verbiage. You see what I'm saying? So again, I can say that I need weight loss without having to use the word weight loss. Mm-hmm. So having on your BMI, a high calorie intake, change the verbiage to keep it open. You're saying the same thing without saying weight loss, because we're going to automatically home in on weight loss because that's what your provider said, that you're taking this drug only for weight loss. You're not taking it for anything else. So put all your diagnosis on that paper, because it'd be like, oh, she's taking it for weight loss, but she do have a high BMI or 40 plus. It's approved. And for simply just saying weight loss,
I got you. So Brenda Albright says, I'm waiting on thyroid biopsy for a nodule found. Should I wait to start my MOUNJARO? Absolutely. And get with your provider because you don't know what your nodule is going to come back as. So, but get with your provider and talk with them about it, sweetheart. That's a provider question. Beach Bum says, I don't have type 2 or pre-diabetic. Okay, we talked about that. I'm down 83 pounds and I've talked with my insurance company. I guess I need to try to get something else. That's Rachel Cajun Girl. So what, did they deny you for MOUNJARO or WEGOVY? I must have missed something. So is there a chance the insurance will approve MOUNJARO if you're diabetic? Absolutely. What's a good probiotic to start taking before starting MOUNJARO? I do the Ollie brand. It has pre and probiotic in it. Oh yes, Miss Brenda Albright says bone broth is full of proteins and minerals. I think I'm trying to get caught up, but I got so many comments, you guys. Let me know if you see a question that you wanna. Why don't people often work out when they're on GLP-1s? Does the medication make you fatigue? People do work out. Everybody's walk is differently. Now, it's different. I think that the very first day after you take the medication or first couple days you get a fatigueness. We still can't figure out what that is. We used to think that it was dehydration, but there are a lot of people who are well hydrated and still get that fatigue feeling. And a lot of people like to say, oh, it's because you're taking a diabetic medication, but it's not insulin. It's a hormone that we all produce this hormone. So we don't know why the fatigue happens, but I know a lot of people who are very active on this medication. Big T says, hi, ladies, anything to help to promote fertility? That's a provider question.
Honestly and truly, I'm going to be a little TMI.
I don't want to get blocked.
For fertility, girl?
No, I don't want my page to get blocked.
No.
That's a provider question.
Oh,
I can't offer advice on that. You do that over there.
I'm just saying, if you have PCOS, if that's what
Go ahead.
it is, it would. It does, because I had ovulation issues. I'm ovulating now, so
she's basically saying the medication helps to correct PCOS. If you have PCOS, that is preventing you from having that is making you have fertility issues. Let's see. How tall are you guys? I'm 5'2". My sister probably 5 feet or 4'9". Which one?
5.
You short.
I would rather for you just stay 5. Just stay 5. You ain't gotta say it like that.
Do you recommend anything meanwhile for skin elasticity? I don't have anything to recommend for skin elasticity. Just hydrate your body, sweetheart, and do collagen. Make sure you are doing collagen and keeping your skin moisturized.
Get facials.
That's not gonna help with elasticity. That's what she's asking about.
Facials. Just get a facial.
Why does MOUNJARO cause nightmares? I've not heard anyone say that. Ask your provider. I've not heard anyone say they have nightmares on this medicine.
Good afternoon. Why are you crying?
Who's that?
No,
They're
she's laughing. I'm still waiting on the dragon fruit to kick in. It ain't doing nothing yet.
Girl, we are so behind. They're talking about castor oil packs. Is it Delcat says that's cool to hear as diabetics seeing all these people dropping. I know, isn't that amazing? Melissa says that she gained 10 pounds back once she hit I've gained 10 pounds back once I hit 2.4 WEGOVY. Pope says just started WEGOVY and finally feeling like a normal person. So nice to wake up and not think about food. I hear you.
Amen to that.
Oh my gosh. Ash says, I missed it. Whose hubby? Baby, you got to go back in them comments because that's way up there. She's asking whose husband was on Ribelsis.
Is alcohol good to drink? I saw that comment.
Not if you have GERD. I mean, we drinking.
We had brunch.
Yeah. But if you have GERD issues, it will cause you to have heartburn. And just remember that your digestive system is slowed down, so that alcohol is going to stay on you longer. So just be mindful of what you're drinking. This is just some 6% wine.
Is dizziness a side effect? You scrolled up from that one.
It is if you're dehydrated.
Water. Mm-hmm. If I will try to solve it with water first. If not, then contact your provider.
Mm-hmm. Queenie says, I did this. I'm on this medication to get healthy. I know that's right. Why would insurance companies start paying for it and then stop paying for it?
Changes in the formulary. They have been drastic changes in the formulary. They have been taking, because as the public and as the FDA adds stuff, new stuff come in, and they're doing stuff, believe you me, your pharmacy benefits will change. Mine has changed drastically into where adding a supplemental benefit or a rider benefit, as they call it, to it. So you're going to start seeing changes to your insurance, maybe not daily, monthly, a year, but it's going to change. And it changed at a blink of an eye, because something about this medication, don't nobody like it. Pharmacies don't like it. Doctors' offices don't like it. It's a money game. It's a whole bunch of other stuff that it could be. So one of the reasons why it could change is because your formulary changes monthly, daily, twice out the year, 3 times out the year, depending on the plan. So that's why.
Okay. So Terry, I see your question. You says, your comment? You says, guess what my doctor says to me? I want to put you on 2.5 because MOUNJARO is known for causing. Do you know what that probably is? BIL. Put it in the comment again, baby, so I can understand what you're saying. And then there's another person. Bill? Another person says they started WEGOVY. After 2 days, they started throwing up and had diarrhea, ended up in the hospital. Now, let me just say this. Everybody have allergies to anything. You don't know what you're allergic to until you start taking the medication. And not every medication that is good for me is good for you. Not everybody is going to respond to the medication in a therapeutic way. So this may not just be the medication for you, sweetheart. You may need to do something else. How do you feel about Trulicity? I know a lot of people who have had tremendous results with Trulicity. Oh, she says
bile. It's bile.
Oh, is it bile problems that you're saying?
If it's BIL, bile.
Oh, biliary issues. Well, I mean, it could be. I mean, but that's a person to person's situation. I mean, if you have not done your research on this medication before you started, and you do not know that this medication is going to slow down your digestion, and you're going to feel full faster and longer, it is going to slow down your digestion. It's not going to cause you to have gastroparesis. It will slow down your digestion. If you cannot handle that and you have issues with it, this medicine is not for you. It's just that simple, you guys.
My question, and to piggyback off that, before a lot of people get on these medications, do you know you? Are you one of those ones that actually go to the doctor, not just because you're a hypochondriac? You go to the doctor because you know you. Do you know that you get headaches because you actually suffer from headaches, or it's because you just went outside, sniffed some grass, and you got a headache? Do you know that you have acid reflux? Do you know you have GERD? Or do you just get heartburn because you just ate something spicy? Like, do you know you overall, your health status, before you start getting on the medication? Not just these medications, any medications, because you can already have an underlying lingering problem, not know, and these medications, not just these medications, any medications can enhance what you do not know, and because that's the last medication you took, you're taking the blame. So before you get on these medications, know you. Get an overall check if you don't, to make sure you don't have any other conditions. And if you do have these other conditions, then expect the possibility that you might, once this get in your system, it may be a little hit or miss. You may have a little discomfort because you have to adjust. I know I have acid reflux and GERD. So I knew there was a possibility going to this. So I have to pregame a little bit harder so I don't have these issues. Yeah, I might vomit a little bit, but I already know it is what it is. I'm not going to say it's because of WEGOVY. I'm not going to say it's because of MOUNJARO. It's because that this is just something that I have, and it's just going to slow down what was already slowed. So before casting it out and throwing it to the wolves and share some of these ignorant statements, just make sure that you are, because I'm not saying that it can't happen, but a lot of this miscommunication and ignorant information and not knowing is being thrown to the masses, and it's causing all this hysteria. Yes. So know you first, because that's your first job. Know you. Before you go like, yeah, I can't take it because of X, Y, and Z. And you talking about, oh, it's because it messed up my kidney. And you done had dialysis 2 years prior. And you ain't never told nobody you had 2 years prior. So before you go out and put that, just make sure you know you before you start.
Sister. You said a mouthful with that. Now look how long ago he made this comment. We are so...
you keep going back.
No, I'm not. I'm not going back. Oh. I'm just reading. I like to read every single comment. I know it's almost impossible, but I try. Esther Franklin says 22 weeks on WEGOVY and down 65 pounds. Congratulations. Jovi says down 45 pounds in 4 months on WEGOVY. Congratulations. Blissful says I've lost 64 pounds on MOUNJARO. My A1C went from 9.4 to 6.3. God bless you.
Telling the truth.
Okay. Very good, you guys. Kel says I'm on MOUNJARO, and what dose typically works to... Okay, so maybe I am.
My appetite suppressed at 5 milligrams. I told y'all, look, I went from the bottom and he talking to themselves and pretty much saying, so you're good. You can still scroll, but I don't see any questions.
Have you ever had weight loss surgery? No.
We fine, naturally fine. Genetics.
For the user who's asking about Vyvanse for weight loss, ask your provider.
While she's looking through the comments, again, if you follow me, if you're trying to get a prior authorization, you need help with something, or you have questions, again, you can inbox me, because going through is very long and I don't want to take up the live with that. So you can always inbox me. Give me a day or two to answer you, and I can always assist with that.
Okay. Who is this person asking? Renee. She says, will changing injection sites help with nausea? I don't know, y'all. I just don't believe that. I don't know. That's just me as a nurse. I just don't. Some people say when I take it in my stomach, I get more side effects. When I take it in my arm, I get more side effects. It's to each his own, sweetheart. You just have to do trial and error on your own body. You have to take what people tell you and do your own research. They are only telling their stories, okay? What's going on with them. That does not mean that's what's going to happen with you, my love. So alternate your sites and see for yourself, sweetheart, because everybody's body is different. You understand what I'm saying? Another person is saying that they're having a vivid dreams, but no nightmares. Wow. There's a person saying, I'm diabetic and my doctor is still trying to push the prior authorization. That's Joni Tap 1. Wow, that's insane.
Probably out of habit. If he want to do the prior authorization, I'll let him do the prior authorization. The worst thing that's going to happen is they're going to send it back and tell him that the medication is already approved, format or whatever. So no harm, no foul. So let them do the prior authorization. Just tell him write their prescription, put their diagnosis code on their prescription, and send it in. So I'll let him do it if that's what he want to do. Make it work on for itself. It won't hurt.
Hey, Philanda, we miss you too, sweetheart.
The pot's down there somewhere. Get the pot and open it.
Text Kiwi and tell her to come down here.
What you mean you don't mean it?
I'm in a real cinnamon roll.
My insurance stop paying. Okay. Thank you for the heels. That's so cute. I have Aetna insurance. Can you offer any advice on where to start with prior authorizations?
Inbox me.
Okay. What codes will get auto denials from PA?
If the prior authorization, case in point, you're on MOUNJARO. and MOUNJARO is for type 2 diabetics, and your doctor put in insomnia, automatically denial. I'm not lying. I'm not saying it to be funny. When they use the diagnosis code has to match the drug. So again, MOUNJARO is a hormone drug for endocrine issues. Type 2 diabetic, type 1 diabetic, WEGOVY and Ozempic, the same thing. So putting PCOS, putting hypolipidemia, putting stuff like that, it has to make sense and match the drug and be an endocrine diagnosis. You can't say, oh, she has sleep apnea and put this on here. She has sleep apnea. They just have to do the more work. So if it don't match the drug, it's gonna get denied.
Okay. Romancia, I appreciate this question from you. This person says, how about the weight gain after you stop the medication? So because obesity is a chronic disease and these medications are treating hormonal issues, once you take that medication away, it's no longer treating that hormonal issue. So all of the things that was going on prior to the medication is going to reoccur. So because you no longer have the medicine to treat, it will reverse. That's just as simple as that. Just like if you are taking medication to treat hypertension, if you don't take your blood pressure medicine, you're going to have high blood pressure. If you're diabetic and you have high blood sugar, if you don't take your metformin and those medications to control your blood sugars, you're going to have out of control glucose levels. So it's the same thing, my love. So you have to know that this medication is to be treated. This situation is treated long term and chronically. Okay, so that's what's going to happen. Okay.
Hi, Raul. How are you? You work in the medical field, baby. I'm just curious. Thanks for assisting with these questions.
Happy Finds, thank you for the subscription, my love. I drink only 2 cups of water. I will work on that. I just bought, okay, she just bought the water bottle for the flavors. That's good, my love. You got to get your hydration in. Who? Okay. I have GERD and I was on Ozempic. Now I'm on MOUNJARO. I haven't had any issues. It taught me how to eat. Good. That's Margarita. That's what it's supposed to do. And that's what I love so much about MOUNJARO and the GLP-1 medications, is because it gives you the opportunity to really actively think about your food choices and, things of that nature. It gives you time to make the right decisions for yourself. So I love that about this medication. And congratulations to you for teaching yourself what to do and what not to do. Rebecca says, I've been on WEGOVY since March and it's working great. No side effects. She's down 56 pounds. Congratulations, my love. Okay.
Just tell me if you think I should. That's all.
What did he say?
Just reading. You know me.
I'm not reading everything.
Okay.
Power Move says, are y'all real sisters? Y'all sound alike.
Yeah.
We are.
You want to see our mama?
She's here, child. Raul, let me just talk about Raul. He says, no diagnosis codes or automatic denials. It will get you into review, so make sure you see a specialist.
No, it won't.
So if you say, if you put obesity as a diagnosis code for MOUNJARO, it's an automatic denial.
No, it ain't.
He says, like an endocrinologist. He says, go see an endocrinologist. Raul says, let me pin this because he wants y'all to know. Let me just pin it. Raul says, go see an endocrinologist, you guys.
He's talking to someone.
Oh, well, no, he's referring to his comment when he says go see a specialist. Yeah, and he says like an endocrinologist. Carl Move says, I don't believe that injection sites matter. Raul says, get another doctor. You need the right doctor. They're not God. Get a good doctor where you're at. Yes, let me pin that. I absolutely agree with that. Did you see any other questions? It looked like I'm getting it.
Mm-mm. No, they're just talking. Shaybug, you will inbox me if you have any or if you need help. Let me actually find that.
Margaret says, that's why my primary care indicated that this is a long term and we should think about it long term. Exactly. That's right. Oh, I don't want to block anybody. Are there any long-term effects? MOUNJARO has not been out long enough to determine long-term effects, but WEGOVY and Ozempic has been out forever. And
2017.
yes, since 2017. Mm-hmm. And so far, it's just gastric-related issues. Nothing long-term that I've heard of. Have you heard of any long-term effects? Anybody have heard of any long-term effects with WEGOVY or Ozempic?
And truly, this is the most that I like. Now that everybody got on MOUNJARO and everything, since I've been in pharmacy and since it came out to 2017, I probably know patients that I treated myself, 1 or 2, max 5, that actually bought this medication. Because no one that I knew of really wanted it, because no one wanted to do the PAs, no one wanted to go to the step therapy, and everyone was scared to try this medication because it was new at that time. Now that a lot of people got on MOUNJARO, they starting to see the side effects, seeing that there's not as much side effects, starting to see the results. Oh. Now everyone wants to be on the medication now. So Ozempic, they're starting to learn about it. WEGOVY, we're starting to learn about it more because we're on it. So because we're on it now and everybody trying to learn, that's why it's not made in mass production, because it never was made in mass production, because pharmacies was actually losing money on the medication because no one wanted to be on this, because they really treated it like COVID, like the COVID vaccine. They thought we all was going to turn into zombies and go away. So now that everybody done got through and they see that it works, so everybody wants to be on this medication. I think I sent it to her.
Oh, you sent it to her? Okay.
Yeah.
Put it in the chat so I can and pin it, your name. Thank you, Raul Guzman. Thank you so much.
Yeah, that's why I asked him if he was a medical provider. And thanks for helping with the question.
Yeah, thank you so much. Happily finds 100. She's finna pin it. Margarita Santos says she's trying to switch from Ozempic to MOUNJARO. She has her doctor's appointment on Thursday. Fingers crossed, my love, that you get it. When will WEGOVY be available? I don't know, my love. I know that Novo Nordisk is limiting their distribution, and I've been trying to keep up with it. And I know one thing, you can they just did an earnings call recently. So if you go to the WEGOVY website and scroll all the way at the bottom, you can get the links for the earnings call. And I promise you, they probably have talked about their shortages. And I'll try to do a video. I'll do some research on that later on tonight, and I'll try to do a video tomorrow to give you an update. That's S. James asked that question. Thank you for the follows, my loves. Charity, hi, my love. How are you? Ash says, I didn't lose for 8 weeks, and 2.5 is a loading dose. Yeah, so why didn't we lose, Ash? We have to start thinking about, was it time for you to increase up to 5? Are you doing your food diary? Are we in starvation mode? All of the things that we talked about earlier. So you have to start doing process of elimination. What is the problem? Do we need to work out a little bit more? Should you start what's the thing about the metabolism? Intermittent fasting to increase your metabolism. Things of that nature, sweetheart. Let's see. Someone had answered you.
Yeah, they still
KJ says, any suggestions on not losing as much weight as everyone else on WEGOVY? Now listen, I'm so glad you said that, KJ. Let me pin that because somebody was ridiculing me underneath one of my posts. They were like, why are you on a weight loss medication but complaining about losing weight too fast? Because I don't want to have loose skin. Why I got to say that out loud? Not everybody want to lose weight fast. Some of us want to lose weight slow, like normal, because the normal weight loss or the average weight loss is, the healthy weight loss is 2.2 pounds. Is it 2.2 pounds a month? I'm like, why are they ridiculing me because I want to lose weight slow? I don't want to have hanging skin. I want to lose my weight slow, take care of my skin so I can give myself the opportunity for my skin to recoil as best as I can. Any suggestions on not losing as much weight? So what do you think, sister? She says, any suggestions on not losing as much weight as everyone else on WEGOVY?
I don't have any suggestions. Like I stated earlier, I don't eat. So my body goes into starvation mode. So the max that I might not lose nothing this week, but then next week I probably lose 2 to 3 pounds after I started to eat something consecutively.
So what's your suggestion?
My suggestion is, I take it week by week, to be honest, because each week is different. Some days I do have an appetite. Some days I don't have an appetite. Some days I go 2 to 3 days without eating. Each injection week is different for me, and that's how I base it. If I feel like I can't say that I lost weight too fast.
So she asking you, what are suggestions for her to not lose weight as fast? That's what she asking you. Do you have any suggestions?
Up your calories.
So if
and your protein.
Yes, there you go.
Up your calories and your protein.
There you go.
I was distracted.
There you go.
And I like to talk a lot.
Fly Girl says, I've not lost weight on 5 milligrams, moved up to 7.5. Next box, is that normal? I'm on MOUNJARO. So stalls are very normal, my love. Stalls are very normal. I went 6 weeks without losing any weight. 6 whole weeks, and I was on 12.5, so that's normal.
Okay. I pinned it. Do I need to pin it again? I ain't pinning it no more now, y'all.
Kay Blanco says, MOUNJARO better than Ozempic. MOUNJARO is a dual agonist. It has GLP-1 and GIP, whereas Ozempic just has the GLP-1, okay? What is your opinion on compounds purchasing from Canada and Mexico for people with no insurance? I don't have an opinion on that one. Have you heard of a doctor pulling the shot? Somebody had pinned something and then it went away when you pinned. I couldn't get a chance to read it. They're asking about buying compounds out of the country. No.
Child, if you...
No comment. Some questions get you blocked. Remember that. They will take your page down. Okay, here we go. Thank you, Angie. Have you heard of a doctor pulling the shot because you haven't really lost? No, I've not heard that. I've not heard that. Jessica Crow says she's definitely going to start intermittent fasting. Hey, Miss Dee Dee, I see you, girl. Healthy, suitable weight loss is 0 to 2 pounds per week. Thank you, my love, for clarifying that for me. And Raul Guzman is saying loose skin depends on age. Ain't that the truth? Honey, I'm in my 40s. I need to lose weight slow. Chrissy Noel Hansen says, I've been on for 4 months and I've only lost 17 pounds. Honey, that's a lot. She says, but I'm happy with it. I'm starting 1 milligram this week. Congratulations, my love. You are doing amazing. Becky Lawson says, slow and steady. Ms. Gail Stalin says, sorry I came in late. How much weight have you lost? I've lost 65, sister.
31.
Margarita says losing weight might not reflect on the scale, but how does your clothes feel?
Girl,
that's
I'm in
how
tights
you
and a
know.
shirt
Oh my gosh.
Until I figure it out, I'm in tights and a shirt because I don't lose by section. I lose overall.
Yeah.
So
she's saying you may not see it on the scale, but when you put your clothes on, it looks a little bit better. So, yes, you're right. Miss Didi says, slow and steady wins the race. Amen to that, my baby.
And I had to tell myself that because when I was on the 7.5 and I hit like my little stalls and I didn't lose as much as I did on the 2.5, I was a little discouraged. And then the fact that I had to switch over to WEGOVY made me a little bummed. But I mean, I'm getting there.
Mm-hmm. Elizabeth Marie says, we want fat loss, not weight loss. Measure yourself. Boom.
Them inches matter.
Boom. And then Raul Guzman says, if you lose 75 pounds, the best solution is a tummy tuck. Unfortunately, insurance covers it. Insurance covers if affecting daily
living.
Okay. Oh, ADLs. One Love says, I'm on Wegovy with one left. I've lost 33 pounds. Congratulations, my love. How long did it take both of you to lose weight? Sorry, I'm new here. Hi, Miss Debbie. Welcome to the community, my love. It took me, I'll be on my journey for 1 year on the 13th next month. So it took me 11 months to lose 65 pounds.
7 months
to lose 31.
But on my 2.5 MOUNJARO, I lost 11 pounds total for that month.
So House Hunter, this person says, I'm sick to my stomach 4 to 5 days a week. So if you're sick majority of the time, I would recommend that you get with your provider to let them know that you're having an upset stomach so that they can give you something like a Protonix, Prilosec, Bentyl, something to help combat some of that. There are medications that you can take.
Or get over the counter.
And there are also some over-the-counter medications that you can take to help combat some of that. But you have to be proactive. You have to be actively doing this on a day-to-day basis. Don't wait until your stomach gets upset. If you know you're prone to stomach aches, then you treat yourself.
And you guys, if y'all have those FSA and those cards, those healthy benefits cards, when y'all go and get those over-the-counter omeprazoles, those Nexiums, those milk of magnesias, those Castrols, those even the spring drops, maybe anything out of the pharmacy area, y'all better use those benefits for that and see if it'll go. The worst thing that happen is it don't take it, but that's extra money that you can have, that you can be using for yourself. So don't forget about them cards if y'all need to get those little items. If you can't find them in a store, you should be able to do it online like Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, and they take those cards still. So y'all need to look into that. Don't forget about those little insurance benefits. Don't be so caught up. And even if you have those cards and y'all have them high deductibles, use them cards to pay for that copay for the medications. You're going to be fine. I told my sister when she has her next evaluation to see if it'll pay for her copay. Some of them do pay for telehealth visits. Y'all use those benefits. So we can complain or we can talk about it all day, but see if those extra supplements that y'all getting or the little benefits y'all getting work to y'all benefit. Don't forget about them.
So Ms. Didi says, remember y'all, this is not a weight loss medication. Weight loss is a benefit and a good. So that's what we've been talking about damn near the whole live, Ms. Didi. We've been telling them that they need to change their verbiage and they have to be mindful that they are treating their underlying cause of obesity, which is the PCOS, the insulin resistance, and all those other things that cause obesity. We're not taking these medications for weight loss. I stopped answering to those type of comments. We're not talking about weight loss. That's why I've been saying that the whole live. We're not talking about weight loss. We're talking about treating hormone imbalances. Okay. So thank you for confirming that and reinforcing that in the live. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Terry says, I've lost 37 pounds to lose and try. She says, I have 37 pounds to lose and I'm trying to make a year I'm trying to take a year to lose it. That's good, my love. I'm so glad you set up your timeline, and I pray that you be successful. I know that you will. Raul Guzman says, yes, throw away your scale for the first month. I'm telling you, because, man, when I tell you I was on that scale every damn day, stressing myself the hell out.
Mine's under the sink. And I do it,
that's
monthly.
Hilarious.
I do it monthly. So.
Raul Guzman says, it took them 4.5 months to lose 37 pounds.
Amen.
Miss Didi says 9/13 is my birthday, so let's celebrate together. Yes, man, let's
Happy
go.
Birthday.
Okay.
B12 is effective if you're low. To me, I take the compound, and the B12 is mixed with the active ingredient of the semaglutide, and I felt it helps me, but I don't take any type of vitamins, and I do have a little deficiencies in some area, so it do help. I mean, if you're not low in B12, the only thing it's going to do is you're going to lose it when you go to the bathroom, your urinary tract. So you can try the B12 and see if it helps for you. That's on a every person basis, but if you already at a good B12 level, all you're going to do is just excrete it out through your urine. So you can try to see if it helps you.
Yeah. KJ says 11 months to lose 65 pounds. That's encouraging. Are you stating the questions when you're answering? I didn't notice, because I forgot I'm going to repost this on YouTube. Raul Guzman says men also lose weight faster.
Cause y'all don't have all these hormone issues that we do, and I be jealous. I be jealous.
D. Collins 622 says, just stumbled upon you, seeing my endocrinologist on Wednesday. So glad to hear this conversation. Yay! Brown Eyed Girl says, I was told you need to consume at least 1,200 calories a day. True or not? That's healthy. Yes, my love. That is very healthy. I have lost 98 pounds since January. That's Ryan. Congratulations, Ryan. Valerie Antoine says, I'm on WEGOVY now, 2.4. But you can eat much. You can't eat much of anything. What do you guys eat? I just eat whatever I feel like. Honestly, I eat whatever I feel like eating. I just eat in moderation, and I'm just being honest. I eat a little bit of everything. If you watch my page, you'll see, girl, I'm eating chicken. I'm eating Indian food. I'm eating Peruvian food. I'm eating Mexican food. I'm eating African food. I'm eating soul food. I eat whatever it is I feel like eating. I just watch how much I eat, because on this medicine, I can only eat so much.
My palate ain't that divine. I have a palate of a 5-year-old, and all I be wanting some pizza rolls and dump some French fries and some ketchup and some chicken wings. So that's pretty much. But I try to get like fruit, yogurt, and whatever to have something more healthy and snackable. But majority, me being on this 2.4, I don't eat.
What's BMR, baby? I don't know what that is. Do you eat below your BMI?
Do you mean BMI and it was just a typo? Miss Elizabeth?
Know what that is?
I'm so happy we all are unbigging our backs for the healthy way, and we all gonna be good next year. We all gonna be 2-piece ready, Speedo ready, fine ready, show them legs, women and men, paint them toes, get them manicures, get them facials, get them bags, and be ready for these cruises. So yeah, we go do the homework this year, and we go cut up next year. We gonna cut up this year too, because Christmas coming. Just because fall and Christmas coming, don't mean we can't have the little midriffs or whatever. We gonna have a little shawl or whatever. But I'm so proud of y'all losing. Yeah. I'm so proud of y'all starting. So
I don't eat below my basal metabolic rate. I don't do all of that, honey. I don't stress myself out with this diet plan.
No,
I don't do all of that. I eat what I want. When I want to eat it, I just watch. I just eat in moderation. That's it. I cannot stress myself out, y'all. I'm a ER nurse. I just can't do it. I can't do it. I have so many hats on. It's not even funny.
And then I work at home. So I'm around the refrigerator all day, every day. I never had a problem with eating foods because I always ate foods in moderation. The fact was I'm addicted to carbs. And then when I couldn't have carbs, I was addicted to sweets. So basically what WEGOVY has done for me, semaglutide has done for me, it cut the fact that I still eat my carbs, but not as much. And I don't eat as much candy and sweets that I want. I do satisfy the little taste or whatever if I do have it, but it's in moderation.
I don't eat sweets. I hate sweets. The only sweets I really eat is fruit or
Jolly Rancher.
I don't. That's far and in between. The last time I had Jolly Ranchers was when you bought me them peach ones. You know how many years ago that was?
Seduce you with the bag.
No. They'll sit here. You probably look under that cabinet. I promise you that bag probably still down there.
Well, you don't have the new flavor.
Elizabeth said, "Oh, it was something else I wanted to say." Oh God, it didn't slip my mind.
Can you get WEGOVY cheaper with any coupon?
Just trying to tell people to eat less than. Yes, my love, I understand. Period. Some aren't eating enough. That's right. I understand, Elizabeth. But that's what I was gonna say. That Basler metabolic rate, I'm gonna research that because that's new. That's a new term for me, so I need to know what that is. So I'm gonna research that. Thank you so much. That's why I love y'all. Let's see. BMR. I'm definitely going to research that, my love.
They have a
Let's see. Raul Guzma. Let's see. Calorie count depends on height, weight, BMI. Also eat a half of what you usually ate before. Thank you. Let me pin that.
But Mr. Raul, don't you think I feel that little chart to me, honestly, is outdated?
Why can't I pin?
I think the chart is outdated when it asks you your BMR and stuff. Because me being 110 pounds, you see how big my head is? That's not going to look right.
When you intermittent fast, do you still need to avoid carbs? I don't. I don't know, y'all. I still eat. Now, I don't eat a lot of carbs. I'm not going to lie. I don't eat a lot of carbs. I can do without rice and potatoes and stuff like that. But some days I just have to have my rice and have my potatoes. And I do. If I'm going to eat rice, it's going to be 1 cup of rice. It ain't going to be no big old bowl. Everybody know this. Basal metabolic rate. How come I don't know that? We don't use that in emergency medicine. We don't use that term in emergency medicine. So I got to really look that one up. That's what she's talking about, that calculator?
Yeah.
You have it? You had researched it? I need to know what that is. Ooh, I'm trying to get to the end of these.
I'm going to tell you how you
WEGOVY, MOUNJARO, Ozempic, which one gives the most significant weight loss? So if you look at the studies, I think they said WEGOVY.
Being that I done been on all of them.
No. They want the facts, not what you.
Oh, but you can't.
What's the facts?
What's the most significant?
I've been on MOUNJARO, so I only know. Oh, my live is pausing. Sorry, guys. If you're not following Man on MOUNJARO, that's a question for him. If you want stats to know the facts about which one gives the most significant weight loss, Man on MOUNJARO. Ask him. But my sister says she lost most on MOUNJARO. I've only been on MOUNJARO, so I don't know. They all give tremendous weight loss, though. I don't know. That's a hard question. Twink says, not me. I love rice and potatoes. Thank you for the follows. Elizabeth Marie says, eat the cake. I refuse to eat or not eat anything. I can't sustain for life.
Baby, I might not eat the whole cake, but I'm going to take two little pieces off of it.
Eric says, when do I start to feel normal? Eric, I am 1 year, almost 1 year in. What you mean normal? Like how you felt before the medicine? Or, I don't know. What you mean by that? I feel normal. I just have episodes of constipation. But that's new because
poo-poo time
of the medicine that I'm taking. So, but I feel so much better. Don't you feel better?
Yeah, I feel better.
I feel so much better.
I don't feel trapped in my skin or stuff.
Oh my God.
I used to feel stuff. I don't feel stuff anymore. Like, well, the stuffness was bloating. I don't feel 24/7 bloated anymore.
Rose says, it's your resting rate. You use more than half your calories when resting. Those videos you made of what you eat really helped. Yeah, girl. I just be trying to show like real life what I eat. That's real life what I eat. I really do. I love different ethnic foods like Indian. I can't even get into it. Ethiopian. You know, everybody have these different, every culture has a different cuisine, and I'm in love with them all. I've not come across a culture of food that I don't like. Not one. Not one. So I thank God for that, because I can be anywhere in the world and eat good. I'm still having constipation. Sorry if it's too much TMI. It's not.
I like
but
TMI
I'm drinking
moments.
lots of water and eating fiber. Advice.
Tell the tea, baby. I like TMI moments because I think that's what people need to hear, the TMI moments, so they don't be embarrassed. We put out our business to make them aware that they know they all right. Look how Tori. So yeah.
So answer the question. They asked, I'm still having constipation. What but they're drinking lots of water and fiber. Any advice? I would say milk of magnesia.
I added a stool softener. So it's Sunday, Tuesday.
But you don't have problems with
Thursday.
constipation.
Yes, I do. I don't have problem with constipation because that's what I do. I add a stool softener in between every other day, and I added a gas set.
Thank you, Jennifer.
In between those days, so I don't have constipation issues.
Okay, I have severe constipation issues, so I do castor oil pack, girl. I do milk of magnesia. Maybe that's because I'm not doing the stool softener. That's the goddamn problem.
So you can go, it's just hard.
It's real hard.
I told you, get a glove. Like, you can call me, and
God.
I'll get a glove, and I will assist. I will charge you $25 for impaction.
God.
But yeah, I'm there for the long haul.
Oh my goodness.
My sister bought me a Stanleisha cup.
Yeah, we have Stanley.
Her name is Stanleisha.
Oh God.
So yeah, and I love it.
Tammy says, can't wait to get started. Still waiting. It's on back order. I know, baby. You can't do the compound in the interim. Oh, Falanda says, I love Spanish food. Girl, my doctor prescribed me Amatiza for constipation.
And I bet you it works wonders.
Do I need that?
Start slow.
Or do I need
first.
the stool? So I just
Start
need
the stool.
I'm going to go get me some with my FSA card today. Honey, because when I tell you I was screaming the other morning, my mama thought I fell in the bathroom. She came down, are you okay?
That's her whole.
Honey, she thought I had fell in the bathroom. And I was just trying to have a baby.
Movement come in. It helps with the constipation and it helps with the gas.
I was trying to have a baby.
Accepting me in my bonnet, because that's what I do.
Where do you get the compound?
I get my compound from Enixia Specialty Pharmacy in New York.
Please, and pin it. Put it in the chat, baby. Ari Trend says, I rub castor oil on my belly button and my stomach, and it works for me. Me too, boo. I rub it on my belly button, and I put me a patch on my stomach, and I use a heating pad, and it works every time. Now, who is that said that? Ari. Did anything purge from your belly button? Ari, please put it in the chat if anything purged from your belly button from that castor oil. Or anybody else, have you ever done a castor oil pack on your belly button and your belly button purged? Please let me know, because I feel like I'm crazy. It's something wrong with me. Miss Kelly says she does Miralax every other day and she drinks plenty of water. Cam Bam says, hey, Summer and her sister.
Hey, Potato.
Oh, that's your potato. Hey, Potato. How much is a good amount of water to drink? How many ounces of water are we supposed to be drinking today? How many?
I drink
8-ounce glasses. The facts. You keep saying I drink. What's the
girl,
facts?
The facts. Let them tell you we supposed to be drinking a gallon a day.
They need to know the facts.
I ain't trying to drink no gallon a day. I can't drink a gallon a day.
Okay, let's ask Google. I mean, what's her name on here? What's
Siri?
her name? Clearly, I have an Android. Please ask Siri.
Hey Siri. Here she go.
Uh-huh.
How many gallons of water are you supposed to take a day?
I didn't quite catch
Wait,
that.
both of y'all can't talk.
Here's what I found.
Oh, you're not going to tell us?
Go. She's telling you now. She wants you to read.
I don't want to read. See, that's what I don't like about Siri.
Hey Siri.
Good afternoon.
Can you tell me how much? What's the max amount of water you're supposed to consume in a day?
I found this on the web.
You're fired because I want you to tell me.
Raul, do you know how much water we're supposed to drink? Raul asks the questions better than Siri. I need a Raul.
Mine's disrespected. He told me I'm not being nice.
Raul, how much water are we supposed to drink in a day's time?
A gallon.
Jennifer says she
129
drinks.
ounces.
That's what Jennifer says she drinks. 85 brown sugar says 2 liters of water the minimum. Rose says a gallon is 64 ounces, 8 glasses. Okay, yes.
See, I knew it. Don't try to tell me I ain't know. I knew it was a gallon. I wasn't being funny.
Lady T said it's Bixby. Bixby be cutting up too. I had to turn Bixby off.
Bixby be in your business when you don't even know he be in your business.
We are all caught up. I didn't think we would ever get caught up. Does anybody have any other questions? Because we're going to end the live. We're at the end of the questions. Plus foods like watermelon have a lot of water. Yes.
I feed my horse watermelon.
Okay. What brand of castor oil do you use? I forget the brand, but it's on my page. But make sure that it's cold pressed and hexane free. Oh, she said she never had anything purged out of her belly button. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. What's wrong with me?
Maybe because it's a new one.
I have a cosmetically, what you call it?
Made.
Cosmetically made belly button. So maybe that's what the problem.
We both do. I hate to feel them off.
85 brown sugar says, I'm just starting this journey. Do you ladies take pre and probiotics? Yes, I do the Ollie brand.
I don't. I'm a rebel. I take it if I need it.
Let me go get the castor oil.
I live on the wild side.
Don't let the comments get out of control.
I haven't experienced hair loss because of medication, but I do have a form of alopecia, and all my hair products have biotin. But yeah, no hair loss because of the medication. The reason why Keisha Raw has a new belly button and I have a new belly button is because we both have double mastectomies with reconstruction. Keisha is a cancer survivor, and so in order for us to get our breasts, they took the tissue from our stomach to make our breasts because we didn't want implants. Hence, we have new belly buttons.
Yeah. I have been in remission for 10 years, cancer-free. Hello.
And I went from an H to a C.
Yeah, my sister tested positive for the cancer gene that I had. My mom did, and my niece. So we all had mastectomies, and they took fat from our stomachs to reconstruct our breasts. So we have man-made belly buttons now. Okay, here's the castor oil, y'all. Cold pressed and hexane free. Thank you, baby. Yeah.
It's called a D-flap surgery. I know I was going to get it.
Deep flap. Oh, what they say? Hold on.
Wait,
No, it's because I need to plug it up.
Well, it mimics, the procedure for it mimics a tummy tuck. So, it mimics a tummy tuck and a breast reduction. So, it's still the best of both worlds.
Yeah, but it wasn't, I didn't feel like it was a tummy tuck for me because they didn't lipo me.
They lipo me.
She got a tummy tuck. I didn't get a tummy tuck. They didn't lipo me. They just cut me in half and pulled that fat down, honey. I had to lose that fat on my own.
Yes.
I wish I
would
would
have
have
lipo
gotten.
Angel too.
Did Mama get lipo?
I think so.
I'm the only one that didn't.
Lipo. Suck me dry.
What can I order? Who can order the genetic testing? So go ahead.
No genetic testing is needed. If you have that run on your bloodline, go and get your blood drawn at Quest.
Yeah, all you have to do is tell them that you have a family history.
Call me, because we can get that PA approved too, and we can go through that. So yeah, you don't need to do genetic testing because they will try it. It was tried with me, but once my sister told her doctor and her doctor got a hold to my people, it ain't needed. And I got many people approved without getting it's a simple blood test, and your PCP can put it in through Quest.
Yeah, that's what she was asking. Your primary care physician can order that for you, or your gynecologist. Baby, I got this from Amazon. It's in my storefront. Check the link in my bio. It's in my storefront.
I would say.
And this, I got the big bottle because
Let's do a video on that. But
Lord,
you're
I
not
do
about to
too
guinea
much.
pig me. I'm about to let you guinea pig me on the castor too. Never mind, because I'm still waiting on
no,
the dragon
yeah,
fruit.
you just did. I can't believe you haven't had no.
Girl, look.
I don't know what's wrong.
I
with
might
you.
have gas, probably.
Keisha, why did they do you wrong? Girl, I don't know. They did not. We had different doctors. Did y'all have the same doctor?
No.
Y'all all had different doctors?
Yeah.
Now I can't say the guy who did my breast, he was a facial facial maxillary doctor, so that was his specialty. He just liked doing boob jobs. And I don't know. Maybe he didn't know.
He deal with face, but like playing with boobies. All right now.
Yeah, but my breasts look good. I love what he did.
Girl, I ain't seen
What's
my feet since
what's
I was
the
9.
test called?
It is basically for the BRCA1, BRCA2.
Put it in the comment because they're not gonna know the.
Inbox me, and I can actually give you the diagnosis code too. But yeah,
She's gonna put it.
My phone, my thing was dying.
Oh. She's gonna put the test and also the diagnosis code. Detox the parasites in the stomach. I looked it up. That's why we can't lose weight. Detox the parasites in the stomach. What you mean, baby? What do you mean? Detox the parasites in the stomach. I looked it up. That's why we can't lose weight.
I don't know what that is. I thought
I don't know what she means. Oh, there you go. BRCA1 and BRCA2. Yes, that's what she did genetic testing for. Samantha said her dragon fruit hits her the next morning.
I hope not, because I have to drive back to Louisiana. The last thing I need that to happen is to kick in when I'm on I-10 going east.
Kenneth, I've lost 65 pounds. It took me 11 months. It took my sister 7 months to lose 31. Thank you, so gracious.
Thank you.
Does anybody have any other questions? Because we're going to hop off. You guys were so amazing. I need to follow Raul Guzman because you are
a fresh
my God.
air, a wonderful love of light.
Thank you so much.
Awesome
So
child of God.
Don't be surprised if I inbox you. Oh my God, it would be so nice to get Raul up to 1,000 followers, y'all, so that we can do lives with Raul. He's just so
everybody follow Raul because we want to talk to him because he's informative.
Yeah, Raul, can you can we pin Raul up here? Do you see Raul? Thank you so much for helping in the live. You answered so many people's questions. You were so informative. Oh, here we go. Rose says they should have tightened the stomach muscles too. Oh, you pinned that one?
No.
Oh, someone did. Y'all, please follow Raul so that we can get Raul up to 1,000 followers. Did you follow him?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, I just love people. I love people who come on and give facts and who's a great resource because it helps the community. It gets us educated. There's a lot of stuff that me as a nurse, I don't know when it comes to this journey because just like you guys, I'm new to really understanding what's going on in my body that's contributing to obesity. I've been obese my whole adult life, so I love when people come on and give me real legit, like factual information that I can piggyback off of and get offline and research. So that was Raul, and then there was someone else who talked about the thank you so much. Was it Happy Finds who talked about the basilar rate?
I don't remember. All of them help us.
Everybody's just so amazing. I love how everybody gets into the chat and helps everybody out. We only had a few haters in the comment. How many people did you block?
I only blocked 2.
So I think we did good today.
I only blocked 2. I give you like enough rope to hang yourself before I block.
Okay, BMR. Yes. Thank you. So do you have anything closing to say?
Besides that, I love you guys and thank y'all for accepting me in my all natural, because this is what I look like even at work. That's why when I go live, that's why when she go live, I don't go live, because this is like my everyday look 95% of the time. But like I said, if y'all have any questions for us, pharmacy questions, insurance questions, you could inbox me. I'm at Summer Zakila. I'll repin it again. Just give me time to answer the questions. So yeah, other than that, I love you guys and I thank you guys.
You're welcome, my love. Sister, put your name in the chat one more time. Somebody's asking for your TikTok. I don't see your link tree to view. I don't have a link tree. I have a milkshake. The link in my bio, click on it, and when you open it up, you're gonna see all of my stuff. But you can go to Amazon. You don't even have to click.
Raul, are you this informative with the home buying process?
Is he a real estate agent?
I don't know, but I'm just asking. I need all the help I can get.
Screenshot it, baby. You can go straight to Amazon. You don't have to do the link clicking. I don't get paid. I do get commissions, but it's not that serious. I just want you to get the castor oil if it's gonna help you. You got it, baby. I hope you screenshot. Okay, we love you guys, and we will see you guys next time. Rose says yes. People need to be informed about their insurance.
They do. Medical and pharmacy.
Oh my goodness.
I'm going to come with it. I promise. I'll be going live with it soon. With both of them on both sides. I even will have a special guest to help deep down medical wise. She is a cousin too. And she does medical PAs. So.
Tina?
No, Keisha. I got on.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Oh my God. He said so many shady realtors. Oh my God.
Okay, I thought I was tripping. Thought I was making it up.
Happy Fine says, do y'all go live every Sunday? We should. Do you want to make it Sundays?
We can do Sundays.
What time?
Oh Lord. See what y'all started? Well, you know I go to church outside when I come from church. So
honey, I'm sleeping. We'll get back with y'all. We're going to come up with a date, and I'm going to post it on my page, and she'll post it on her page. We will come up with a date today. Okay? Can I see the oil again? Yes, my baby. When I tell you, Pam is asking, does Medicare cover MOUNJARO? My cousin got hers approved. Was it Medicare or Medicaid, Kim's?
Kate.
Oh, it was Medicaid.
Medicare well, I can look into.
Got it, baby?
But
D. Collins says after 2 p.m., please.
Medicare do cover it.
Rose says, lenders are the worst. You need to find, yes. Oh, yes.
That's where I am on my realtor search, to be honest. And then I'm in Louisiana, so that's even...
Okay, my loves. We will come up with a date. Real estate in Los Angeles is a minimum 1 million. Oh. Jesus! Oh my God! Rolo, are you in California?
If so, please be safe with this tropical storm. Please, please, please.
What part of Louisiana? Oh my God!
Hammond, Baton Rouge area.
Oh my goodness! $1 million. Oh Lord. Okay, love you guys. Raul, I'll be inboxing you, I'm sure. See you guys. We won't stay away long. Oh, he lives by the ocean.
Oh my gosh.